motion for reconsideration na final ng Office of the Solicitor General at ng House of Representatives. Yung rason kung bakit in-archive ay parang compromise din yon. Dahil pag yung extreme na spectrum na i-dismiss na lang upon the motion of Senator Marcoleta, mas magiging imposible na i-revive yan. Kung on the other hand, yung mga ibang posisyon ng mga senators like Senator Riz Ontiveros, Senator Tito Soto, Senator Bam Aquino, at saka si Senator Pangilinan na iti-table lang or minsan statement ni Senator Tito, we will just ignore the Supreme Court and then proceed with the impeachment proceeding, ay hindi rin uugnay dahil hindi rin matutuloy dahil they do not have the votes. Parang ang nangyari kasi gusto ni Senator Rizan naman na iti-table lang yung motion. Ibig sabihin parang isasantabi muna yung impeachment proceeding pero i-schedule din parang naghihintay ng decision ng Supreme Court. Ito yung halos lahat na sinabi naman ng senators na we abide by the decision of the Supreme Court at kung ano yung sinabi nila na wala tayong jurisdiction, then hindi magpro-proceed yung impeachment proceeding. There is something that is surprising doon sa archival of the impeachment proceeding. Kasi ibig sabihin, hindi totally dismissed yung complaint ng impeachment. Pag in-archive yan kasi, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga nangyayari sa mga korte natin na kung yung fiscal sa criminal case, halimbawa, ay hindi interesado yung complainant, yung private complainant na sinasabi, or walang ebidensya, tapos both parties would agree sa akusado, i-archive muna yan. It is equivalent to a dismissal, pero this bigat ng kaso, yung mga 6 years and below, within 1 year, i-reinstate yan kung interesado ulit yung prosecutor, magpo-file siya ng motion to revive. Sa mas mabibigat na kaso, 2 years. Yung mga iba na judges sa civil case, halimbawa sa annulment ng marriages, ina-archive yan kung hindi nakikita yung defendant or respondent doon sa civil case or parang pansamantala, they do not want to proceed with the case, i-archive. Ibig sabihin, itatago muna. Pero there will be a time na pag hindi to binago, hindi to binuhay, may permanent dismissal na yan. Ito yung nangyari sa Senado at the time when they voted, yung 19 senators voted for the archiving of the petition. Buhay pa yan. Marirevive pa yan. Hindi yan totally dismissed. Parang best case scenario rin yan. Kung minsan kasi narinig mo yung mga iba yung mga sakbayan na may mga thumbs down sila, tapos may prepared statement si Congressman Tendanya ata na parang nag-anticipate yung statement niya, parang prepared na rin na parang absolute dismissal yung klaseng statement. Hindi, dahil ang pagkaka-archive ng kaso ay magdidepende rin sa decision ng Supreme Court. Malalaman natin na lahat ng mga senators, sinasabi nila, susunod tayo sa desisyon ng Supreme Court. Sinabi, wala tayong jurisdiction, hindi dapat itutuloy, void yung impeachment complaint na transmit sa Senado. O di, kung sinabi ng Supreme Court, yun ang susundin natin. Pero, paano pag, dahil nag-enumerate din si Senator Lisa ng mga instances, mga cases na yung ibang decision unanimous ng una, tapos upon motion for reconsideration, total about face. Then, ang mangyayari niyan, hindi unprecedented that the Supreme Court may reverse itself, that the justices may reverse their positions, their stand on the matter. So, paano pag ang Supreme Court may reverse their decision? Their argument that we abide with the decision of the Supreme Court, hence we should terminate the proceedings, may no longer hold water because of that possibility that the Supreme Court may reverse itself. However, if this decision of the Supreme Court would say that there is no merit in the arguments raised by the movants, talagang ano na yan, i-dismiss na lang, hindi dismiss na yan, hindi na i-archive. Talagang total, kaput, wala na talaga.
Yes. And attorney, may binabanggit po ang House Speaker na why the rush at parang minadali ang nasabi pong pag-archive po dito. At kasi nga meron po nga MR pa po na hinihintay na pinasa naman po ng House of Representatives na bakit gano'n na lamang po itong Senado to archive. Ito po ba dahil po sinatawag po na immediately executory na sa last part ng binanggit po ng Supreme Court decision?
Yung position ng Speaker ng House of Representatives parang pareho rin sa mga arguments na ni-raise ni Senator Risa at si Senator Soto. Why the rush? Kahit na sinasabing immediately executory, the fact that the Senate has decided to archive the case, kasi majority decision, it is also an acknowledgement nila, majority at the least, na may possibility na yung impeachment complaint ay matutuloy din. Magdidepende yan sa resolution ng Supreme Court Justices doon sa pag-resolve nila sa motion for reconsideration. Kaya parang mahirapan ding i-justify that the impeachment would continue despite the decision of the Supreme Court rendering the impeachment complaint void at saka walang jurisdiction yung Senado at saka walang due process na ginawa nila doon sa respondent nung panahon na nandun yun sa House of Representatives yung complaint. Kaya ano yung pwede mong i-justify yun? I think that is the best case scenario doon na hindi lumalabas na nilalabag nila yung decision ng Supreme Court in the sense na archive naman na walang proceedings, walang further proceedings. At saka doon sa motion to dismiss, because a motion to dismiss, if approved, wala nang turning back. They will be unable to understand, they may not be able to reverse themselves if the Supreme Court would decide eventually reversing their earlier position. Best case scenario talaga yung pag-archive ng kaso.
Pero sir, I'm just curious dahil meron po tayong batas at meron po tayong sinusunod po regarding nga po dito sa impeachment na which is may mga legal luminaries po ang iba't iba po yung kanilang statement. Na rin po dito po sa mga framers of the Constitution, may nagsalita po doon. Meron din po tayong dating Chief Justice. Meron po tayong mga miyembro po ng PhilConsa na parang iba daw po interpretation po ng mga maestrado sa Supreme Court hinggil po sa nasabing pong impeachment. Ang House po sir, medyo nakakalutong. May mga punto di vista naman po ang ilan at babasay naman po sa kabila. Meron din po, paano po ba yun? Kasi nagkakaroon po ng parang naku-curious po tayo kung ano na po ba ang nangyayari po ngayon na dati po mga Chief Justice, mga Chief Justice din po mga ito at doon mismo sa mga inilatag. How's that po, Attorney?
Yung sinasabi niyo retired Supreme Court Justices, Chief Justice Renato Puno.
Yes.
Tinignan natin yon. Yung position ni na retired Supreme Court Justice Antonio Carpio, si Justice Carpio Morales, yung dating ombudsman. Na-remember ko yung Francisco versus House of Representatives kasi sila yung nandun sila yung nag-resolve nung panahon ni Chief Justice Davide na he was the subject of an impeachment complaint. Doon pumasok yung Francisco versus House of Representatives noon. That's the reason why parang position nila, it is a complete reversal of these two Supreme Court jurisprudence, which now form part of what we were supposed to follow. Kasi ngayon, three impeachment complaints unacted, hindi ni-refer sa Committee on Justice, talagang totally na parang natulog. Tapos, noong February, sinantabi, tapos may panibagong impeachment complaint. Ang sabi ng Supreme Court, ang kinonsider na parang nag-latch ng 1 year period ay yung first 3 impeachment complaints. Yung kasi, jurisprudence nung panahon ng ni Merceditas Gutierrez at saka si Supreme Court Chief Justice Davide ay parang klinaro na yung impeachment complaint ay hindi dapat it is meant for the respondent na parang he or she will be held accountable. The fear of these movements ng motion for reconsideration, yung mga retired justices of the Supreme Court, yung mga public interest lawyers, yung ibang House of Representatives ay, if we were to follow the Supreme Court decision na ngayon na nire-resolve, madaling maghain ng basurang impeachment complaint tapos i-sponsor ng isang congressman tapos i-archive mas matibay na impeachment complaint. Yung first impeachment complaint ang i-consider at pag na-archive na yun, 1 year period, 1 year ban ang mangyayari. Hindi na magiging accountable. Napakahirap na maghahain ng impeachment complaint na matransmit sa Senado. Alam nyo, hindi nadidiscuss din yung pangalawang requirement tungkol sa due process.
Yes.
Yung kailangan ipapakita, ipapabasa, yung ipapakita na nabasa ng mga congressmen yung mga evidence na iprinisenta, and it is near impossible for the congressmen to have understood the impeachment complaint before they have voted, because the complaint has been furnished to them just by several minutes before they made the vote. So they may not have had any informed decision when they voted for or against the impeachment complaint. Yun yung isang parte na di-discuss ngayon ng mga movements, because it seems to be a requirement na kailangang basahing mabuti ng mga congressman bago sila maghain ng kanilang boto. At yung mga ibang nagsasabi na mga legal luminaries ay hindi naman yan requirement ng Constitution. It is an unnecessary requirement na sasabihin na kailangang basahin mabuti at kailangan may mga evidence na na-furnished ang mga congressmen. Kaya isa yan na most likely na madidiscuss, and they're hoping that there will be oral arguments on this matter once the Supreme Court may or may not schedule for oral argument yung motion for reconsideration nila. Kung minsan, ang motion for reconsideration na nangyayari ay ano yan? 3 sentences, 2 sentences. Pwede mangyari yan na the petition is without merit. the motion is without merit. Pwedeng ganun yan.
Mm-mm.
Pero we do not expect this kind of resolution, minute resolution in a public interest case such as this. So, most likely, yung mga justices sa pagre-resolve ng motion for reconsideration,
Mm-mm.
hindi sila mag-i-issue siguro ng mga 1 sentence o 3 sentence na resolution ng pagre-resolve ng motion for reconsideration.
Mm-mm.
Chances are we will be reading the concurring opinions or dissenting opinions
Yes.
deponente of these justices para ma-justify yung kanilang decision doon sa unang complaint ay petition na binigay sa kanila at yung pag-file ng motion for reconsideration.
Attorney, in one point na lamang po, bago ito po pakalawan, alam po namin na kayo rin po busy po ngayong araw po na ito at binigyan po ninyo ng pagkataon po ating pilang para may paliwanag po ito. Meron na po bang mga sa ganitong unanimously decided po ng Supreme Court ng NBank na decision ay mai-reverse pa rin po ang kaso? Meron po bang naging precedent na rin po na talagang ito ay de-reverse because of the mga pagkukulang na nire-raise po ng ilang po mga of course ng mga sa kabilang partido or ibang mga ilang legal luminaries din po, attorney?
Sumtok sa one nga talaga yung maghahain ka ng motion for reconsideration na unbank yung decision. Halos lahat ng mga Supreme Court justices nag-decide na. Parang yan sa judge sa Regional Trial Court, Municipal Trial Court, Court of Appeals, na pag yung judge bihira na nire-reverse yung kanyang sarili unless talagang there is some evidence that was not considered or the movant would submit additional evidence in their motion for reconsideration that would be reason enough for a reversal of the decision at the first instance. Yung sinasabi ni yung League of Municipalities cases. Remember mo yung panahon ni talagang kaya naging bansag na super lawyer si Attorney Estelito Mendoza. Because nung una may petition issues tungkol sa whether a particular municipality na naging city kini-question nila yung pagka-city nung isang LGU na dating municipality. I'm not very familiar with the case pero ang nangyari a division of the Supreme Court resolved the matter. Parang I don't know if it was dismissed or whether the petition was granted. That there was a motion for reconsideration, and the motion for reconsideration was a reversal of the original decision. But it was a branch, a division of the Supreme Court. So what happened was Attorney Estelito Mendoza wrote each justice on record kasi hindi mo mako-consider na parang nag-backroom siya on record writing each justice to resolve the matter once and for all. So Attorney Estelito Mendoza wrote letters to the justices so that the entire Supreme Court, members of the Supreme Court, will resolve this petition involving the municipalities which became cities na sila lahat. That's the reason why there was this resolution na lahat ng mga justices ay nag-participate doon sa pagre-resolve ng issue. That's the reason why yung pag-uusap ni na Senator Risa at saka Senator Marcoleta na unbank ba yung decision?
Yes.
Yun yung nangyari. May punto si Attorney Marcoleta, Senator Marcoleta. Bakit? Kasi ang jurisprudence ng Supreme Court nagbabago kung unbank yung decision. Unbank. Kaya suntok sa buwan talaga. May mga na-reverse na decision ng Supreme Court pero sa division lang yon. Pero parang suntok sa buwan ata. If there would be some Supreme Court decision na pwede nilang ipresenta na unbank yung pag-decide na nila tapos ni-reverse, well and good. Pero yung point na nire-raise ata ni Senator Marcoleta was that there was a